All right, we are back in the studio after about a week off. We had some technical difficulties, but anyways, we're back. And we're going to talk about energy today because over the weekend, um, Saudi Arabia was attacked. Some of their oil production was attacked, and the price of oil is up, way up today. And some of the energy companies are doing well. So I think Chevron's a great place to start. It's kind of a block and tackle, could be appropriate for most portfolios. Um, Good little dividend, the whole bit. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into our screen. And here you see the return on capital profile on the top, and you see it's not been great. So way back here, this is 2011, nice returns. And then the returns just started coming down and down and down, and then market didn't believe it for a while. They finally got on board, and pretty close to the bottom is when the bottom of the stock was, and it has been marching back. And I think it's a lot to do with, well, anytime we're improving the return on capital, it does typically march back, but also it was kind of undervalued too. So it clearly needed to improve their operations and earn a better return. Even though it was negative, it was less negative and less negative, and now it's finally turned positive for 3 or 4 quarters. It's still relatively cheap. It does need to continue to improve, but you would kind of suspect that it would. I think a quick look at the dividend history as well, paying about 3.77% right now. And you see a nice dividend chart, and you see they had to suspend a dividend increase here as it flattened out there for quite a while. And now you see kind of at the bottom of the cash flow in the green. The green is the cash flow, and the blue is the kind of like the annual payout ratio there, and or the annual dividend, and then the ratio is the difference there. So you see that the cash flow has been improving, therefore the return was improving. It all makes sense, and now it's a pretty reasonable payout ratio, and they bumped up the dividend a little bit. So I think that can continue. I'd like to see a little bit more improvement. Even start earning. We're now at about a 2% return on invested capital. Start getting a 3, a 4, a 5, and the stock should keep climbing. I can't predict the price of energy or oil, but it's clearly been on the rise. So I think we can at least suspect that it's going to continue that trend. And like I said, nice to be back in the studio. There's Chevron for you, CVX.